Hi everybody, and thank you for watching. So here is my cleaning slash organizing video for today. So I'm back in my hallway looking at putting away all of my couponing items that I've purchased over a few weeks with couponing. I do want to apologize that I haven't been on schedule. So I did go on holiday end of February. I did schedule out quite a few videos to make sure that I was on schedule, but literally after my trip I was able to film a few videos, but at the same time I did have a medical procedure around mid-March, and then that just like went downhill from there. So here are some of these videos that I did film between, or basically most of March before my procedure. And so I did want to upload these really quickly, and then I am still recovering, and I will be posting a video very soon about my whole procedure and the whole thing and what's going on about it. But I do want to kind of just focus on my organizing, decluttering, and cleaning my home over the next few videos here. And then I will look at letting you know about my procedure and also my health journey. So I did start a health reset journey. I did 6 weeks from the beginning of the year, and I did lose almost about 12 pounds, which was amazing. And I was able to keep it off while I was on my holiday. I only put on maybe about 2 pounds, but then also now recovering from my procedure because I wasn't able to really do anything for about 4 weeks. I did put the weight back on, so I do need to go back on a health journey again, and I'm going to try and film it. I'll have 4 weeks to really focus on eating healthy. I won't be able to exercise, but I'm going to try and eat healthy for another 4 weeks. So just do a 4-week challenge, see how much I can lose again, and that way I'm ready for my next procedure. I'm trying to schedule that sometime around June. So there's a lot of things that's going to be changing with this channel. I won't be able to basically keep up with the schedule, but I'll try my best. But yeah, I'm just showing you quickly what my stockpile looks like. So I have this kind of closet here full of all of these items. I have all those bags of items that I need to find homes for, and then also in that cupboard as well. I'm just going to try and open it for you. I've got all of my other stuff in here, so I need to find homes for all the stuff that's in those plastic bags into either this cabinet here or the closet on the other side. And then that little shelving that you see in my hallway, those are items that I'm actually selling. So I do sell some of my stuff on OfferUp. If I'm able to bundle stuff up, then I'll bundle them up, I'll list them, and I'll just put it on that little shelving there. That way I know when somebody has commented on something that they want to buy, then I can just grab it from that section there. So that's just going to stay there, and I find that easier for me when it comes to selling stuff basically, and then what's my personal collection. Okay, yeah, so that's basically it. Let's work on pulling all of the items out of these bags, and then we will start to organize them and then basically find homes for them. And then anything that I can potentially sell, I will put to the side and try and take pictures of them and put them on that little bookshelf just over there. Okay, so I do this kind of video almost on a monthly basis. I do try to coupon quite often. Most of these items was done over a few weeks, multiple stores, and I should honestly, whenever I have stuff, it may be easier for me to just put them away the minute I get them, but life gets away with you, so I just leave the bags there. I pile them up, and then once a month I will go through and put all the stuff away. At the same time, it does allow me to kind of see what I have, and then anything that I can then potentially sell, I can kind of like bundle up. So you can see me already, I'm putting certain shampoos, conditioners, body washes in that bag on the left because I can bundle them up. If I can put them in sets of 3 or 4, and that way I will bundle them, and they sell pretty good on OfferUp, and so that's what that's kind of like my process in a sense. And then everything else you can see, I'm just kind of putting them on the side of the wall on the right. Those are the items I'm just putting them like products together. So all the shampoos and body wash that I want to keep, any mouthwash, lotion, I'm putting them on the side. Those items along the wall will go to the cupboard on my right, but basically what you see on the left of the screen. Anything else that you can see, I'm kind of putting in front of the camera. Those are going to go into the cupboard on the little room on the right side there. So I'm doing. I usually I change it up every now and then. Sometimes I fold the bags as I go. Sometimes I will just throw all the bags to the side and fold them up later. But yeah, there's not that many bags this time round. But yeah, I'm sure the next time round you'll probably see quite a lot, because I was still kind of couponing while I was recovering from my procedure, but then I wasn't able to really lift a lot of stuff and put things away. So I had a good almost 6 weeks of stuff that I couponed for that I didn't have the energy to put them away. But yeah, you can see I do have a few bags there of stuff, and I'll take pictures of those later. And I also grabbed a few items that I could bundle from the cupboard as well, and I've put those in the bag. Okay, and so these are all the items that I have here. So I do have 2 bags of, I've got some shampoo, conditioners, stylers, and body wash over here that I am going to take pictures and list them on OfferUp, and I will fix this as well. And then these are all the items I am going to find homes for in my stockpile. So I have all of these small little items here. I put them on this side because they are going to go in there. And then over here I have quite a lot of items as well, mostly hair care items. I need to try and like match some sets. So you saw me before, I had some Garnier Fructis that I grabbed from the stockpile. I'm trying to like make sets, that way I can list them in bulk, like for the same, like 2 shampoo, 2 conditioners. I try to do that because it's a lot easier. And so if I can find some sets, I'll make them. If not, they stay in my stockpile until I can do that. But yeah, all these items I am going to find homes in my stockpile, which is over here. So a quick little overview. So it's quite empty. I do have baby wipes there, a lot of hair ties and stuff like that. Batteries back there. Shampoo and conditioner. Shampoos and conditioners and stylers. I need to kind of like try and put them all together if possible. So some of these, if I can find space here, I will, after I've put all this other stuff away. Down here I have baby and mouthwash and a few excess of lotion. So I have lotion here as well. And then over here I have deodorant, I have hand soap, I have shaving cream and sunscreen, and then down there is all of my body wash. So I do need to start going through and just rearranging them. It doesn't look too messy, it's somewhat organized in a sense, but yeah, let me organize all of this and put all those items away, and then you will see, like I see here, these items, I think I have another set that's on the floor, so I'll probably put those together and put them away to sell. And I have a few other over there, so let me try and make bundles as I'm putting them away. I prefer to resell those because these are the ones that we prefer to use. So like the OGX, the Nexus, the higher end, all of these Garnier, I like to try and resell them. But yeah, you can see it's pretty bare, and that is by design. I don't want to keep a lot of inventory anymore. At first I was, but then it gets to the point where there was just so much stuff here. So I want to just have a clean and tidy home. And so by decluttering, selling this stuff, and only keeping enough for my family, I'm happy. This is more than enough for my family, honestly. I don't have to coupon for a long time, but I just want to keep on moving the stuff. So trying to use up the old, sell some of the old, and then try and bring new stuff in there and just keep it going. So yeah, let me organize all these stuff here, move them in to that cabinet, and then I'll tune back in a little bit later. And so yeah, let's continue on talking about couponing. So I do these kind of videos, these organizing of my stockpile on a monthly basis. I want to know people that do watch my videos, I use coupon as well. If you want to learn, if you do want to learn, I do have a couponing channel called Couponing with Grace, where I do go over all the items that I have purchased. I give you a breakdown of basically the sale, and then what coupons, digital or printables, that I use, and then what it's going to cost you in the end. I do usually coupon at CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid. My local supermarket is Albertsons and Vons, which is Safeway. But then I do sometimes go to Walmart and Rite Aid. It all depends. But usually CVS is my go-to for couponing. And then I've been going to Walgreens quite often. With, of course, me recovering from my procedure, I haven't been going as often. But I do want to get back into it, at least for the month of May. And then we'll just see what happens, because June will be out if I have my procedure then as well. I'm going to try and, recover as soon as possible. And I don't mind taking a break from couponing, because you can see I do have quite a lot of stuff. And I'm also reselling stuff because I have way too much and I don't need all of this. But I do like to sell in bundles. I feel like it is a lot easier for me. I don't want to be selling like ones and twos and people just coming, oh, can I buy one shampoo for $3 or one conditioner or one body wash? I'd rather do 4 of them at a time, and that way I'm selling more and more is leaving my home. And you can see as I do these videos, that little shelving that I sell is my selling shelving. Every month that I'm doing these videos, you see that the products on there change every now and then, and I rearrange it every now and then, because in between me doing these videos, I am selling these products. As I am doing this voiceover, I did just sell quite a few shampoo and conditioner. I sold some of them for I sold 4 of them. I made about $8. And there was one point where, see all of those Garnier that I will list. This I actually recorded early March. I listed all those shampoo and conditioner, and then someone came and bought all of them. I had about 50 shampoos and conditioners, and they bought all of them off me. And this is a regular. She's bought off me about 3 times. Every time I am able to get a large amount of shampoo and conditioner, she'll come and buy a whole bulk for me. And then she also buys a lot of razors. And then there's one guy that comes and will buy like all of my deodorants. So I do have a few regulars that will hit me up every couple of months and buy a whole bunch from me, which I'm very happy about. I'd rather do that than deal with the ones and twos that people want to buy. Okay, so this is going to be a very quick video, because you can see I don't have that many items to put away. I'm putting away all of my toothbrushes. I had some toothpaste. You can see it's already very quick for me to put away all of these items, because I think I only had all these items that I'm putting away was only about 2 weeks worth of couponing, and so that was about it. But yeah, this was a really quick video of me organizing my stockpile. And as I mentioned, I will off camera take pictures of all of the products that I am going to sell, and then I will organize that bookshelf. I am also going through a bunch of these kind of like air fresheners, warmers. I have way too many, and so I'm seeing how many I have here and if I can bundle them in sets of 4, because we don't need them. We get them for practically free. And so I want to keep a few, and then some of the refills, but then the rest I'm going to try and list them and see if they will sell. So we'll just see what happens with those items that I am going to list. So after I was done putting everything away off camera, I took quick pictures of these, and I will be listing them on OfferUp. Let me quickly organize this in this cabinet here, and then we'll do a before and after of everything that I have done, and then we'll do a quick tour of my stockpile. And so yeah, you can really see the change already just with all the bags not in the corner. But yeah, this is going to be a struggle. It's like Tetris trying to figure out how to organize this. These shelvings are quite tall in a sense, and so I've tried really hard to organize them as much as possible. That way I can fill up whatever I can in these cupboards or these shelves. So that way I'm not having so many bags in my hallway. And as I mentioned, like all these shampoo conditioners that I'm actually putting on here, within a few weeks of me filming this, my regular came and actually bought them all, which was amazing. And so that way I was able to clear this shelving, and then I refilled it again with more stuff. So I'm trying to keep it as consistent as possible. If I see the shelving actually get quite empty, to me that means I need to list more stuff on OfferUp. That way I'm consistently selling stuff and people are seeing things on my account. I don't want to be always I don't want to sell too much of my stockpile, but I do want to sell quite the excess that we don't use that often. But you've seen, if you have watched my videos, you've seen my stockpile change quite often over the months, especially just before Christmas. There was a lot of empty spots because I had friends and family buy from me, and then some of very close family, I basically give them free range to get whatever they want from my stockpile. That's kind of like my gift. Whenever they're at my house, I'll just give them a plastic bag and tell them, yep, but get whatever you need, and that's my Christmas gift for you. And so I don't mind, honestly. When it comes to couponing, we get stuff for relatively free or cheap. I have more than enough to go around, and I'm always within budget, so I'm happy to give to family and friends. That way I know that I'm helping them. And I know a few people want to learn to coupon, but I understand that it can be time consuming and it does take a little bit of time to get into the swing of things. But yeah, and basically recapping of what my hallway looked like before. So just a bunch of bags in the corner, and then my my cell shelf was a little bit bare. So this is what it looked like. And so this is what my hallway is looking like now. So the only thing I have are the stuff that I am selling. So I did pack it up quite a lot. Once these do sell, then I can go back through my stockpile and try and kind of like restock there. So I'm just trying to make sure I only keep enough that's in here. That way I can kind of like make sure that I am selling just enough. I don't want to like go all crazy and sell everything that I own. Over there is just my tub for my empties. So I do collect all the stuff that my family uses and consumes. And so every time they empty a product, I get them to throw it in there. And I do kind of do a video on my couponing channel showing you the items that my family has used, and then give you an honest review of those products. Okay, so let's do a quick tour of my stockpile. Okay, so we have shampoo. So I have a lot of OGX here that has taken over this side here. We have some stylers back there. Over here we have the lower end shampoos and conditioners. I have a lot of shampoo here, so now that I can see I have a lot of these, next time these go on sale, I'll try and buy some of the conditioners so I can match those and try and resell them. I have some mouthwash here, some baby products. Over here we have the deodorant, so it's jam-packed. Same with the body wash. I've been jam-packed with those for a while. And then we do have the lotion. So more or less I have a lot of lotion, body wash, and shampoo conditioner. Deodorant wise, we're pretty good. Honestly, we do go through like one month. We do have quite a few around the house. But yeah, my stockpile is looking very clean, neat, and tidy. And then let me show you the other side. So over here, you can see, so I did go through that bag, and some of the air fresheners or plugins I decided to sell. I put that pad there purely because I don't want to bring this chair out and kind of like put it up there. But yeah, this is basically my stockpile. You've got all the feminine products up there. You have some more over here, and then some hair color, we have all of the medicine, vitamins, and a few razors back there. We have all facial items here, so moisturizers, cleansers, wipes, some acne and stuff like that over there. We have some we have some toothpaste, some other random stuff. I do need to kind of like clear this out in a sense one day, but it's not going to be on this video. And I do have toothbrushes, razors, makeup behind there. This bag has some clothes that I got from couponing. I have some loofers over there, some plugins, and just a few random stuff. I've never seen this floor clean, like super clean, so I'm fine with it. It's hidden in the cupboard. But yeah, that is my stockpile, and I do have these pegboards on the side that have a few items. So I've seen other people's stockpile that have so many items. I feel like this is quite less compared to what I've had before, seeing that there are empty shelves, if you can see. But happy with what I have. The laundry products are in my garage, so I've had a separate video organizing my garage with all of my paper products and laundry, but this is just all personal care items that I like to keep in the house. And so that's basically it. That is my organizing video for this week. So quickly just going through my hallway, clearing out all of those bags, sorting through the stuff that I'm selling, and then taking pictures to sell some more stuff, and just organizing my stockpile. And so that's basically it. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. But other than that, thank you for watching, and see you on the next video.